Attrition.
Come in my sheets, smells like bleach with a hint of chlorine. Stains my shirts and my pants and all my hoodies. What's up, you guys? 3 motherfucking cute boys.
What do you usually come into?
Beep, beep.
I usually
Other
come
than
on
Kayla,
myself.
but, yeah.
Other than Kayla, I usually
Excuse
come
me?
on myself. Kayla, are you gonna act like that's shocking to you?
Listen, I'm sitting in a prone position with the microphone dangling
This is not
above me.
prone. Prone is laying down.
I'm
right?
reverse
I know that
69ing
from
this
Call-
microphone.
Call of Duty, exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, don't tell me how to feel.
That's more like sitting fetal.
I'm sitting fetal. That sounds like riding dirty. But
Sitting fetal.
I don't know what
You're
it
gonna
means.
catch me sitting
Be
fetal.
sitting fetal, yeah. I do this. Do you guys ever sleep in the shower? Nobody?
Like while it's running?
Yeah, boy.
Mike does.
You curl
yeah,
up
I
in
wonder
the
why the
bottom.
water's so high here.
The water is so high. What
water bill.
There is no
The water is
bill.
too damn high.
You've never seen a bill in your
Who the
life.
hell is getting this water high?
Is somebody passing that wacky tobacco to this water?
Now listen, Wanda.
weed is
Someone
a
might try and
gateway.
get you high. We gotta keep you low.
Something about that Northern California weed, even the water's high. You know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen?
Once this water's getting high, you don't know what's gonna happen next.
You're drinking high water, you might get high yourself. Watch out, Sober October.
It's a gateway right to
It's a gateway liquid.
opium wine.
Opium water.
Opium water.
Before you know it, you're gonna be drinking that sparkling water. The problem I have is I don't like to get ready, and so sometimes if I'm still tired, I curl up in the shower.
Doesn't the water get like cold?
Yeah, that's when you wake up.
It seems like a very like a depressing, sad thing.
Seems
No.
very sad to me.
I mean, I don't do it anymore.
Sleeping in the shower.
I used to
Maybe
do
like
it.
maybe like a bath.
No, like I don't do it
You can fall asleep
anymore.
in a bath.
If you fall asleep in
maybe.
a bath, you might die. That's not fun. That's not cute.
I'm not
Dead
okay
in the
falling
bath.
asleep in any body of water. I'm not cool with it.
I've fallen asleep in a pool before.
Yeah, pools.
Like
Have
floating.
you slept in a pool?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. Dude,
Fuck
you're,
yeah.
you're in a floaty.
You float around.
You got sunglasses, you got a nice buzz
Oh,
on.
I've chilled in it. I've
Then you wake up
almost slept in a pool.
horrifyingly sunburned, and you're like, "Why am I so white? Why am I so relaxed and white right now?"
I mean, that's kind of like redundant. Why am I
They
so relaxed
knew,
and
yeah.
white?
This is what they don't tell you about white privilege: is the sunburns are real.
No, I've had really bad sunburns.
Chris is acting like he doesn't sunburn.
Oh, I definitely
Oh,
sunburn.
you just want to sit over there like your melanin is on point?
No,
You
I was
sunburn.
thinking about a very almost racist joke I could make that I decided
not.
not to make.
No,
I
this is
think-
a very diverse, not
inclusive.
inclusive podcast.
This is not a diverse podcast. That's the opposite of what this is.
Yeah, but
This is like a Hitler Youth rally as a podcast.
I
in
think
terms
what
of
this
the
podcast has been
demographic.
missing is a passive-aggressive gay man sitting next to Kale judging us. As
And
we
look
do
who
our
it is!
podcast.
Brrr, brrr, It's Mike Whitaker.
Dude, just in time to save the podcast.
He's bringing some diversity in here.
I mentioned you on the
Granted,
last podcast a couple times.
He's a straight white male, but he is here and gay, so
He's here and he's queer, but he's a straight
no
white
one's
male.
used to it. We still haven't gotten used to it. I thought Mike Whitaker was straight for the first 2 months I knew him, and every time I'd see him talking to a girl, I'd be like, God, he has no game at all.
I'm still convinced.
I know.
I can show you photos to prove.
I thought you were a
it.
confused,
Please.
sexless man when you talk to women.
I'm just a confused, sexless man.
I know, I get it now.
Mike told me he
But-
has a leather harness yesterday.
He is a leather harness, or he uses one?
Hey,
Did you just say that you are a leather harness? Like if you were any inanimate object, you would be a leather harness? What is it harnessing the is it like for your balls?
no, it's a chest harness.
Oh, like to carry around Oso in?
Let's stop having a conversation with someone who's not on a mic.
I'm so sorry.
Even if his name is Mike.
Even though his name is Mike, I do love him.
Look, I'm really sorry. We had a visitor. Have you guys ever seen Pee-wee's Playhouse? This is like that, but lower budget and worse. More confusing.
And
I
no
feel like Pee Wee's
Lawrence
Playhouse had a
Fishburne.
lower budget than what
Less
we got.
kids.
going on.
Yeah. I just think that
Lawrence Fishburne was my favorite part of that show. He
Never
was,
watched that show.
it was a weird, creepy show, but Lawrence Fishburne, the guy from The Matrix,
oh yeah.
he was a
yeah.
cowboy.
He was.
I forget what his name was.
He also wore a chest harness.
Probably.
And he had nipple piercings on the show.
Ooh.
And Pee-wee would flick them sometimes, and then all the furniture would scream.
That's frightening.
I don't know. I've never seen the show. I know that my dad went through a period of time where he lost his mind right before my parents divorced, and I would come home and he would be watching.
Was your dad stressed about your parents divorced?
Yeah, my dad was stressed about their divorce. No, he wasn't. He had a gay man that would come over all the time with the same name as him. They were both named Greg, and they'd shave each other's heads on the porch. And then they would get high and watch Pee-wee's Playhouse late into the night and invite all these men over. My mom called it the She-Man Woman Haters Club.
That sounds like my scene.
Yeah, you were probably there. And they'd all sit around and, like, God only knows what. And they'd eat all the snacks in the house, and they'd watch the cable.
I could speculate a guess.
I think they were doing what some might know as nose candy, the gay kind.
Yeah.
So they're snorting.
They were snorting discs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were powdering cum and then snorting it, and it gave them a gay rage that they could only fulfill with Pee-wee's
They
Playhouse.
went skiing.
Gay rage.
And lime.
Gay rage.
You don't want to
Cheetos.
lose me to meth.
Yeah, you don't want to lose.
They put that on coasters.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, gay bars.
You don't want to lose your coaster to meth? You start pawning your coasters as soon as you get that sweet, sweet gay nose candy up there?
They've got these coasters that they put out at some gay bars that say, "I lost me to meth."
like a mug shot of someone's
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah.
I think it should be
brutal.
positive. I think it should be I put the me in meth and just a cute little gay guy all methed out, you know?
Not a fan.
Why
Just
can't we
a
have
small
that?
little twink boy.
Little twinkle, a twinkle boy.
Twink.
Yeah,
Tweet twinks.
A sweet tweet twink.
You can follow Mike Whitaker at Tweet Twinks.
I saw an owl today, a real life owl in a tree. It was really dope.
Who?
I did. I saw an owl.
Who?
I know
wow,
what you're doing. I
Mike,
see what
that's
you're doing.
incredibly
Yeah.
clever.
I did. Oh, it was me. I wish I would have just kept falling for it.
It was me.
Oh shit! I'm speaking of our Tinder, which we weren't speaking
Yeah.
of.
We
I'm,
have
Well,
a
we can.
Tinder.
A collective Tinder.
I'm talking to Dakota right now.
Is it a boy or
It's a
girl?
boy.
Ooh, baby.
Dakota texted
You're a
me,
wild
texted
one.
3Q Boys on October 12th, and it is now, what, the 19th? And I said, I just texted him back, and he got back to me, double texted me within 30 seconds of me
You
messaging
edgelord.
him. And I said, recording a podcast, what's up with you? And he says, just got done shopping, exclamation point, classic gay dude stuff. So what inspired
Wow.
the name? What?
Continue.
How is that?
Wait.
How?
Before you
You're
continue,
not
does he
being an
look?
ally.
Is he more of a North Dakota or South Dakota?
Oh, he's in North Dakota.
He's a full-on Bismarck, man.
Hey, Mike, he's the twink you're looking for.
Mike doesn't like twinks.
Uh,
I thought you liked other big Mikes.
no.
Are you
No, this
serious?
is a misnomer.
Oh, I thought you liked people that looked exactly like you, like all gay people.
No.
Is that a
I
thing?
have a theory that people aren't gay, they're just narcissists.
I'm just into dudes who chase down dudes who look like me.
Oh, okay. So,
Alright,
like, you like to fuck people who like to fuck you?
No, he likes to fuck people.
Who don't like to fuck.
You did say that right the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you got me confused.
I'm
Back
so
to the-
sorry.
Anyway, back to the Tinder. We have our Tinder is blowing up. We have 100 plus likes that I haven't even swiped to match with yet. We have 70 matches. I'm having conversations with. Shouts out to Alexander. Shouts out to Bear. Bear is a girl. Bear seems cool. Shouts out to Ka, who is a boy. I
Ka?
realize Ka, Kha, Ka. And the last text Ka said was, "Want to have sex with me?" Wink face.
Okay.
And Ka has also asked if he can drain all of us.
Of blood? Or
Yeah, drain.
Train.
I'm assuming he doesn't mean of blood.
I can explain that
Yeah,
to you
yeah.
if you'd like.
No thanks.
I think I get the gist.
I'm okay.
He gets the gist of it. We have a lot of people messaging us first, which I'll be honest, never happens on my own Tinders when I've had Tinders in the past.
In the past.
I've been led to believe that you have poppin' Tinders. Is this
I mean,
not true?
no. I mean, my conversation game is on point, but I always have to message first, and then it's not even that on point. Like I usually message first, and I get nothing, and then even if I do get something, it's just like, well, it's whatever.
It's never been successful for me.
No. Yeah. Well, your picture is our first picture, so a lot of these guys are swiping you right.
Which is concerning.
Well, dude, it's a look.
What is that supposed to mean?
Girls are swiping us right too, but I'm gonna be honest. It's 75% men.
That's a lot of dudes.
Yeah. And then
I'm not sure if that's my face or just dudes are just horny and just swiping as much as possible.
How ambiguous is it that you're looking for someone in on the trio? Like, is it a picture of the three of you?
No, but it should be.
Well, I have pictures of the three of us as our other pictures.
No, you didn't use that one we took outside the garage, did you? That's not a good Tinder picture.
No, that one's not on there.
That's a good picture.
It's
though.
a great picture.
But it's not good for Tinder.
I took that photo.
We look
Yeah.
cute, but we don't
We
look
look
sexy.
adorable.
Yeah, but we don't look hot.
Yeah, but I've never been described as hot.
Me either,
I've
but
only been described as cute.
I've been less librarian looking. The one we took at Applebee's is a cute picture of me. I'm only okay with that picture as an official photo.
Oh, that one with Hugo?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Your best friend Hugo?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're fine now. Because he's pretended to roll over like a small chihuahua, even though it's only in jest.
Well, you know, I think our Tinder is a great fucking move.
Yeah, no, that was that's a Kayla idea.
Kayla idea.
Shout out Kayla.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I've told a lot of people about the podcast from Tinder, and a lot of people are excited about the fact that we're using this to promote our podcast. And then they listen to it, and I've gotten a lot of people saying that they like it. And I've gotten a few people quoting us and sending it back, saying which parts they love the most. And it's pretty fucking cool.
Next stop, Pornhub.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get on Pornhub soon.
Wait,
Which
wait.
I've never seen an advertisement for something that wasn't fuck girls now or like grow your dick 12 inches.
I know that Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh yeah.
He advertised like one of his albums on Pornhub.
Yeah, he released a music
and
video
released a
through
music video
Pornhub.
on Pornhub.
That's hilarious.
But
That's
I'm
great.
looking into advertising on Pornhub. We just need to get some artwork together.
Great. I
'Cause we can't use
just want
our
to go on
picture
Pornhub
now
for my own personal
of us
reasons and
being
then see.
kids.
Oh, yeah.
You should just Photoshop in jizz all over the three of you, and that'll probably get some click-throughs.
Christ. Those are not listeners we want. The listeners
I-
we deserve.
You'd be surprised. I think that's exactly the clientele we're looking
I think
for.
that men in jail would love this podcast. Shout out. Do you get to listen to podcasts in jail?
If you're in jail right now, hit us up
Comment
and
on
we'll come
our
visit you. Maybe
iTunes.
a conjugal visit with the three of us. If you super like us on Tinder. Do you get Tinder in jail?
Sure.
Is there jail Tinder?
Charles Manson
Yeah, but it's
married
only
someone.
in the jail.
Shouts out to my uncle. My uncle's currently in jail.
If you guys were in jail.
Really? What's he in jail for?
Warrants, and he just got out of prison
What are the warrants
less
for?
than a year ago.
That was so ambiguous.
Warrants?
Failure to appears.
Appear for what?
I don't know. A failure to appear for court.
He-
Yeah, but like, what was
For
the
other
original charge?
Well, first, so he's been in and out of prisons and jail his whole life, basically. It's kind of a really sad story, and he's like 55 at this point, and he can't stay sober. And whenever he's not sober, he's in jail. He gets himself in trouble and gets into
He
jail.
should have done Sober October.
That's I don't think he's a.
That would have really cleared things up.
Yeah, it would have helped a lot.
Why didn't you tell him about it? This is really your fault.
I know. I feel responsible. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do.
Nah, send him a link to Joe Rogan's podcast.
I'll send him like, have you heard of Joe Rogan?
Ask him if he can listen to podcasts in jail. Call your uncle in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him if he can listen to podcasts and recommend our podcast, and then be like, I gotta go.
He'll be like, the only podcast I'm listening to is this dude's whispering in my ear.
Just ASMR.
The only podcast I hear is the sound of someone sharpening a shank on my cell phone.
It's my favorite podcast right now.
That'd be pretty cool. I don't think any of my family's ever been in prison.
So you think?
So I think.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
probably
like
not.
all
Probably
tree
not.
dads have gone to jail.
I mean, my dad definitely could have gone to prison and jail, but it was a different time.
Different time, different
and
place.
he got away with a lot of more stuff that
Yeah.
I couldn't get away with when I was a kid.
Yeah. I think
feel
our
like-
dads did a lot when they were young and kind of lived sort of a crazy life, kind of on the edge, and then they were really strict on us because they didn't want to see that happen.
Exactly.
Was your dad super strict, Mike?
Still, he didn't want me drinking until I'm 21. Smoking weed, no, anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
How's he feel about methamphetamines?
He's a big fan, actually.
Big fan?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You can get so
Yeah.
much tree work done on meth.
Yeah, before our nightly dinners, we always do a line,
That's
good.
counterproductive.
Keeps
You
the
should do it in the
conversation
morning.
flowing. At
You
the family
guys should
dinner.
have a morning ritual. You do like a nice little line of meth, get like a little coffee going,
Yeah.
head out.
Mikey, did you get your meth?
Your mom's like, here's a sandwich and here's your bump.
I'll be walking out the door. Hey, did you do your meth line today?
Mom, I don't want meth. That's kind of like my life, though. I was prescribed Ritalin, and I had to take Ritalin every morning
Really?
before I left for school, and my parents would make sure I took it.
Yeah, no, I was a normal kid, so that never happened.
Yeah.
That was me.
That
I'm
hurts,
sorry.
dude. That hurts deep.
I think you were a normal
I've-
kid.
Huh?
I think you were a completely normal kid.
I mean, if I was normal, then my teachers and my parents would have all gotten together and been like, let's put Chris on this thing.
Oh, you'd be
you know?
surprised. Do you know how much money they make from shoving pills down little boys' throats?
No, sure. I mean, there's tons of people who have that.
Almost as much as the
It's
Catholic
prescribed.
Church.
Yeah, it's true.
They're not putting pills. though.
Ritalin pushers and
Big-ass
priests are
pills.
the number one shovers of things in little boys'
Suppositories,
throats.
the whole nine. Do they still,
The whole 9 inches.
hopefully.
That's generous for a priest, I think.
Yeah,
You think priests have small dicks?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think they're already not getting laid a lot. And they're like, yeah, might as well fuck God.
God will fuck me. God doesn't care about the size.
Yeah.
I was made in His image.
And
God's not a size queen.
God
That's a
will
great.
forgive
But
when I
if we
come
were all
to
made in God's image, why
God
are
will
we?
be like, I forgive you. But are
Why?
you ready again? Wait a second, God. Just give me a second.
I need at least 30 minutes and a bag of chips before I can come.
God, you made me this way. Don't
What
get so
kind of
weird.
chips do you need to get ready to come again?
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch. I'm a big of Verde Doritos.
Oh,
The green
yeah.
ones?
Have you had those before?
No,
Those are dope.
but you're a big
You
fan.
said Verde the whitest way possible.
Yeah.
I just
Verde.
forgot. I forgot that was a chip option. We used to have those in high school, and they were disgusting.
Oh,
delicious.
chili cheese Fritos.
Oh, yeah.
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 Kayla's
I
like coming over there. Like,
No,
when
I'm
she heard chili
thinking. I'm
cheese
thinking
fries.
about it. I like my favorite were those like Fritos twists that had the weird honey mustard on them,
Yeah, the twists.
and they're like a corkscrew. We ate them in New Orleans because I was like, these are my favorite. They're so good.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And also just like classic kettle chips.
You don't know what me coming sounds like.
Kettle chips
That's
are so
true.
solid. Like salt,
Thank you.
pepper, sea salt.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Salt and vinegar. what?
Jalapeno. I'm a big jalapeno chip dude.
If you get the crinkle cut kettle chips and you just cut open like salt and pepper and cut open an avocado and just scoop that out.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
no, you're teasing me over here.
Fucking tea.
Wait, why are we still talking to someone who's not on a mic? Get on
I
a
don't know.
mic. Or
I'm
get
I'm
out
kind of
the
watching the
garage.
levels over here, and it seems like I'm loud enough off a mic.
You're
Yeah.
probably
No,
louder
you were
than I
picking
am.
up perfectly. It seems like.
Yeah.
But then again, who knows? I don't know.
So we've all agreed I'm the dead weight of this podcast. Is that right?
Oh my god. Can
Have
we
we
go
agreed
one
that?
podcast without everyone breaking down into an emotional soup? Is that possible?
Speaking of dead weight, I need to go to the gym more.
Why?
Just because, like, I didn't do tree work for a little bit, and I did tree work on Monday.
It kicks your ass when you.
I'm
haven't
just like,
done it
I'm
for a while.
pulling, like, brush up a hill, and I almost vomited.
Yeah.
It's just I wasn't ready for it.
Oh, that's
I
great.
vomited from overextenuating myself at work before.
Yeah, I'm just
too.
out of breath and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, I need to get on the treadmill.
That shit's rough, dude.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I used to live up a really tall hill, and when I lived in
You
Grenville...
still live up a pretty tall hill.
Well, I used to have to
So
walk-
you drive up it.
Yeah, I used to have to walk up a similar hill every day, and I'm in way worse shape now, and I'm like, I gotta move back to Grenville. That's the only option, obviously.
I have a gym membership on postponement at the moment.
What's your bench, bro?
I do, like max, I do like 45 plates on each side. So I just do that for like 10 reps.
That's
Wait,
all with a 45 bar.
plates?
The 45 bar,
Yeah, so
45
you,
pound plates.
Yeah.
so you got the
Okay.
bar, which I think is 45 pounds,
Yeah.
around there.
and then 90 on top of that.
And then I do that for 10 reps.
That's about what I was doing when I was benching.
But usually I do a lot more chest press with dumbbells.
Mm-hmm.
And so I usually start around like 45 and I work up to 55.
Wow, this is
60.
incredibly interesting.
Yeah.
Let's all keep talking about how much we can lift, bro. Do you even lift, listeners?
Listeners, if you don't lift, don't super like us, because we
On
won't be
Tinder.
able to hold all our dicks up.
You'll be able to hold
I'll be
Chris's
fucking-
dead weight up while he...
I mean, that's really where I
Reverse
go to the
69
gym so I
you in
can
the
work
mouth.
on my dick strength. So I
If
can
you
hold like a
didn't
towel
listen
on
to-
my dick. Is that the test? I don't
That's
know.
the test.
Can you guys lift weights with your dick?
Depends on the weight.
Listen,
It depends.
could we
Yeah.
or
Should you?
do we?
Yeah. If you listen to our last episode, please always listen to our last episode so you know what the fuck is going on in this episode. It's a sitcom. You can't miss one. You will know that Chris aggressively reversed 69, and that's what he will do to each and every person who super likes him on Tinder.
What's a
It's
reverse?
It's the devil's 69. Well, for you, it's the normal 69.
Literally.
But for it's man on top.
Oh,
Yeah.
man on top 69.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The devil's 69.
The devil's eggplant.
We honestly have just coined these phrases. I think there's probably something that is actually the devil's 69 that I don't particularly want to know about.
Maybe there are a lot more blood involved.
I think there's
I
just
would
more
hope. I don't-
spicy food involved
No,
or something.
Ew.
I would hope.
I don't like that at all. Like someone's eating spicy nachos and then giving a blowjob.
Imagine,
Have you ever had someone eat a jalapeno and then suck your dick and give you a spicy urethra?
No, but I've had ice cubes.
I've
Have you
got
ever
the-
had a
I've
girl
got
do
the
the
ice
ice cubes
cubes.
thing? Yeah, the ice
I
cubes
tripped
thing is
off
good.
with toothpaste once.
Ah, so fresh.
Such a terrible idea.
Did it get
I've gotten
in your
hot
urethra?
wax thrown on me unexpectedly.
Yikes.
Not a fan.
In a sexual situation or just in general?
Just like
grabbed
casually.
it.
That's what
Candle?
like I didn't know someone was fighting with you. You were in a spat.
Yeah, I'm a hairy man, so it didn't play out well.
Oh,
imagine.
yeah. If someone put hot wax on Chris or Mike, it would just slide off their otter bodies.
Mike's a hairy man.
I'm really not that hairy.
Are you a furry dude?
No, I mean I have this, but this is.
Are you a furry?
This is deja vu. What about it?
I just had a serious bit of deja vu. I'm picking up
No,
fine.
you don't need to put the mic to him. Mike is
He's a loud
I am a
baritone
loud
man.
Okay,
No,
fine.
baritone. No.
Baritone.
Oh, Jesus.
there we go.
Whoa.
We're gonna have to re-record this whole segment.
In the first 5
This is a potential album name, guys.
I didn't mean as a double entendre.
I kind of want to call one of my album, if I ever put out a comedy album, Ecce Homo.
What does
which
that
is-
mean?
Is
It
that
means
Spanish for?
no. I mean it's Latin for "Behold the Man,"
Ooh.
and it was the title of a Nietzsche book.
Who's
but-
Nietzsche?
Nietzsche?
Yeah, who's
He's a
Nietzsche?
philosopher.
Do you want to explain Nietzsche?
I bet
Is
he
that
found
like-
his- I bet he found his niche.
Yeah, it's like a niche.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was
Damn
the title of a Nietzsche book,
Okay.
but it was also what Pontius Pilate said to the scourged
Pontius
Jesus.
Pilate. Did he ever fly in the rain? Because if he did, he might need a poncho.
Poncho
He killed
Pilate.
Jesus.
He killed
I
Jesus.
thought
Yeah.
Was he
Julius.
Look,
or,
if you're killing Jesus,
No,
you better
Pontius
wear.
Pilate.
Brutus killed Julius.
Brutus.
So Jesus,
fucking Brutus. killed Jesus.
biblically speaking,
We're gonna have to re-record this whole segment now.
biblically speaking, so Jesus is scourged in the street. He's dragging his cross, and he gets to the end, and Pontius Pilate says, "Ecce homo," which means "behold the man."
Okay.
But I kind of want to call an album "Ecce homo" because it also kind of means "behold the homo."
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, that's. I
But also,
like
that's
that.
like a weird, like, behold, like, the man! Like, this is the man! Even though.
Yeah, I think it's sarcastic though, right? They're kind of like, look at this dude now.
It's not like "Ecce homo."
Okay.
It is
He's not throwing up a shaka like
I
the
think it's
fucking
sarcastic,
book
right?
I
tames.
can't believe that on that book. That look at that guy.
Oh
Alright.
my gosh.
He definitely goes to Sturgis.
That was
every
a
year.
completely different
My
episode.
parents went to Sturgis one.
Yeah.
Guys, don't
My dad
reference books
hates
from a
bikes.
different episode.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad loves bikes. My dad has a bunch of motorcycles.
I
Oh,
hate
no, he's very
motorcycles.
anti-motorcycle.
My dad had a motorcycle.
No, I'm
Well, 'cause, like,
anti-motorcycle.
my uncle was like a wannabe Hell's Angel, and he got like to a faction. And it was a whole thing.
Yeah, I can understand you dad being
He was
anti-bike.
patched in.
Yeah, but then he got patched. It was a whole thing.
Wow.
Back to
Blood in,
Deja
blood out.
Vu.
Oh, deja vu. I just got a serious case of deja vu because I invited people to an after party at the Comedy Mansion
Here,
because there are
yeah.
half a dozen comedy shows happening.
Fuck yeah, dude. Mama ain't home.
I told my mom I was gonna go home tonight. I might not. I might sleep on the couch.
Dude, fuck yeah.
I might sleep on the
Fuck
couch.
yeah.
Oh
Sleep
my
on the
God.
big couch. We got a big couch.
You have a
in
big.
But it's covered
Have
in
you been holding out on
laundry. It's covered in laundry I haven't folded because I'm now again a feminist.
You think he fancy?
Yeah, he fancy.
He
He
fancy
fancy
now.
now.
Dude, I can pull
Hair's
the laundry
done.
right off.
Nails done. Everything's did.
You know what? I was going to mention the Snoop Dogg song where he says, "And the party is still happening because my mama ain't home." And I just want to appreciate the fact that Snoop Dogg, if his mom comes home, he's like, "Guys, we gotta."
No, he's not like, yeah, because his mom will whoop his behind.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah.
I think it's better to quote Nate Dogg.
What did Nate Dogg say?
He said, "It ain't no fun if the homies can't get none."
No, Levi.
I'm not about that.
Levi does an acoustic version of that that's incredibly upsetting.
I think the original version is upsetting as it can get.
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
acoustic
hearing
version is
one-
kind of like a Jack Johnson trying to seduce you into a game.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
It's
not.
no. He's
I
like
listen-
he
I
goes.
have a- I have
a- Gang,
No,
gang,
no.
gang,
Listen,
gang.
I get to comment on this.
I have an acoustic I have an acoustic version of some white dude singing Straight Outta Compton.
Oh, that's cool.
Full N-words?
Everything.
Oh,
No, but
And it is aggressive.
this Nate Dogg cover was sold to us by being like, no. But it's a Jack Johnson version, so it's lyrical and beautiful, and we're like,
So it's
still
actually
wrong.
about banana pancakes and not a gangbang.
That's what
Still
Banana
about
Pancakes was about. If you really listen to the lyrics,
You gotta listen close.
You gotta
Just
listen
seeing
close.
one lone
Banana
white
pancakes, think
dude.
about bananas going into it. There's like multiple bananas going into one pancake.
Yeah, I
Bananas to
remember having like deep conversations about deja vu in like 3rd grade. My best friend, Danny Ortega, super sweaty dude, just super sweaty all the time.
I think that's something people probably say about me. Like
Super
I got
sweaty.
this friend, Mike, sweaty all the
Very
time.
sweaty.
I never see you sweating.
He was super sweaty. He was
Am I
from
not- am I
Guatemala or
listening
whatever.
now?
No, you
But
weren't
I have
sweating
seen you
earlier.
sweat. Like at work, you were sweating a lot, but that's expected.
Yeah, it's hard work. So he came to me and he's like, "Dude, I've been having these dreams." And then like they happen in real life.
That's not what deja vu.
Oh, I have.
Deja
Wait,
on
I had that
Zoom.
happen though, where you
Dream
dream
of it.
something and then it happens the next day.
But I think it's more things like you're doing it and you like it happens and like, did I dream that or did I just think?
Here's what I think deja vu is. I like to think of it like it's a reminder that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you don't have deja vu for a long time, you might be lost. If you're having deja vu, you're making the right moves in your life, I think.
This one time I had a coworker and she had like 3 kids and she was older and I was like, I feel like you have a few more kids in your future soon, and she's like, that's ridiculous. And then like 3 days later her sister died and left her all her kids, and then that woman like wouldn't talk to me anymore.
Because you're a witch.
Yeah. And I called her. I was like sitting at my desk and I called her. I was like, hey, I was just thinking about you. And she's like, I just got off the phone with the coroner and they told me my sister's dead. And I was like, well, this is awkward.
Yeah.
This is very awkward now.
And now she
Yeah.
has
Especially because I killed your sister.
Yeah. I killed your sister so I seem magical.
Have you guys talked about how the Mega Millions Lotto is up to $1 billion right now?
Should we get a ticket, y'all?
I've decided if I were to win the amount of money that much, and I found out that I had the winning ticket, I would just kill myself.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I couldn't. Like, nothing would go well for me.
Do you know you're like the percentage of Lotto? You're like 400 times more likely to die from homicide if you win the Lotto.
Well, because
Oh,
people
yeah,
are going
for
after
sure.
the money. Yeah, it
Yeah,
makes
people
sense.
coming after that money.
You're more
Yeah.
likely to die from homicide if you come into money in any way.
There was a lady in like Minnesota where she
New
won.
Hampshire, she just won a big ass court case.
Really?
She could like receive it anonymously in a private
Yeah.
trust.
Yeah, so people wouldn't know who it was.
That I thought that they could always do that. They didn't do that.
No, they would always release the name for like a
It
certain
was
amount of
state.
money.
It was state by state.
Yeah. that's
Honestly,
fucked up.
that's smart. Like, that's fucked up to tell. If you don't want
Yeah,
your
if
name
I
out
won the lottery,
there.
nobody would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like certain liquor stores where like they sell the winning ticket
Well, they let
five
the,
times
the
in a
liquor
row.
store knows. Like they. It's an accomplishment for the liquor store. I think the liquor store gets $1 million. Is that
They
right?
do. They get money.
Yeah. They get like 100,000 or something.
That's really weird.
They get a big cut.
Why would
Dude,
they
if
get
I
that?
won $1 billion, that is 100,000 millions.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
What would you do?
So much dumb shit.
All right.
No, honestly,
If you win the lottery, what's the first thing you guys are buying?
Oh, probably some
Pack of smokes.
Pack of smokes.
I'm gonna go real estate. I'm gonna be real, but not like too fancy.
Okay.
Like realistic real estate.
Yeah.
So it's not like to draw attention to myself.
I think at this point, if I won $1 billion and I received it anonymously, I would probably do my level best to just overthrow the entire government hierarchy.
That would be very safe.
That would be cool.
See, but here's
I'm saying, like, in terms of, like, I don't know. Listen, this sounds nonsensical, but I'm like, if I just had a bunch of money, I would try and figure out the best way to use it to help stop all the terrible things. Like, I don't want to buy stuff. I don't
Try
care.
to do good.
I feel like you would use it just to
But not, like,
grow and
donate
build
it.
your
Like, I
cult.
wouldn't donate it to, like, the Melinda Gates Foundation who's
I would
sterilizing
go
tribes.
to the White House with the cashier's check for $1 billion, and I'd say, pay back the national debt. Boom, here's 1/6.
I think there's
I would.
a big
I'll go to the White
difference
House and
between
I'm gonna
providing
buy this White
reproductive
House.
health services and
Like how much?
sterilization.
They're like 700 million.
Family
I'm like,
planning is
boom,
not
Boom.
and
sterilization,
change.
Caleb.
No
Keep the
problem.
change.
Yeah.
Biatch.
Son,
Son.
I think first thing
You're
I would
buying your
buy,
father's fucking conspiracy theory shit.
I'd buy a zoot suit.
Zoot suit.
Yeah, I'd buy a zoot suit first purchase.
Nice. That's a solid one.
Yeah.
Go out there and style it.
I don't know where, like, why I would wear a zoot
He's-
suit or where I would wear the zoot
Why
suit.
not wear a zoot suit?
Zoot suits are pretty
There's
cool.
Two conversations going on this
Yeah,
one.
this is not good podcasting.
So-
I'm
so
trying to talk
Kayla's-
about my zoot suit.
Kayla's dad
Look-
is in favor of minorities being sterilized, is
Right.
what we're talking about.
We've already had to cut out so much. We're not getting into not eubonics. It's not eubonics.
Eugenics?
Is it eugenic?
No, let's go with ebonics.
Let's go with Ebonics.
That's somehow more offensive to call it ebonics.
It's not euthanasia.
The sterilization
it's,
of minorities is now henceforth referred to as ebonics.
it's,
Caleb's
Oh.
presenting a conspiracy
No,
theory
no,
that
it's
the
not a
Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation
Is up to no good. I don't trust it.
Listen, I believe any billionaire has done enough, like, evil in the world to get $1 billion that they probably ought to get, like, beaten to death in the street.
like Jackie Chan.
Is Jackie
Yeah.
Chan a billionaire, or does he beat the fuck out?
But he does his own stunts.
I'm
So does Tom
stifled with
Cruise.
that retort.
Have you seen Jackie Chan's new movie? I heard
He
it sucked.
does. He does them. He deserves everything he has. Have you ever seen him jump in a dress?
Jump in a dress.
Yeah.
Does he jump into the dress that he's not wearing?
Yeah, and then he nunchucks
Did
to
you ever
Chris
see?
Tucker's.
So I had to disfollow Guinness World Records Instagram because of all the stupid shit and just sad things they would post.
Oh my
There's
god.
a dude who broke the record for
Tread lightly.
most amount of underpants he would jump into.
Did he die?
I didn't die, but
Well, how was this sad?
just because like
How many,
I'm about to look at this Insta.
this is the
how many
dude.
pairs did he start with?
He had like one on. He had one on.
He didn't have
Like
none
Howard.
on?
Like
I want
He
to
had one on, and
see.
then
Yeah.
he jumped into like 60 in a minute.
I
so
like
it
the
was a lot.
hand
Impressive.
motion you're making.
And he
I feel like you could beat this record by just falling.
that's a good point.
I mean, what's,
I don't think
what's
so.
critical velocity versus how fast you can jump?
Like if
into
But
someone
the
lined up a
saddest
bunch
point-
of underpants and
Is
you
that
just
not what
fell
he did?
into it.
He just put them on.
The
It's like
saddest
jumper.
part of this record was that he broke his own record. His
Oh my
own
God.
previous record
no,
for
that is
jumping
sad.
into
Is
his
that
indie
sad or
That is
beautiful? He went, I set a record, but I know I can do better. And he did. That's incredibly
It's a little bit
inspirational.
inspiring, yeah, sure.
What do you
He
think I
didn't
could
rest
break?
on his laurels.
What else?
My heart.
There's
I met
there's
the
like
guy-
a lady like, ooh, I own the most pairs of sunglasses.
That's stupid. I met the guy this week who has the largest toothpick sculpture in the world. He made it.
It's because he's sober.
What is it
he's
of?
sober. It's of San Francisco.
It's of a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty dope.
It's of his dad's dick.
This one's for you, Dad.
All right, guys. Did
Figure it
Michael
out.
Jackson fuck kids? What do you think?
I think he did it. My mom
You think
disagrees.
he did your mom?
Your mom disagrees about Michael Jackson?
My mom thinks that Michael was innocent,
You think he
which is
did?
weird because I was one of the kids.
I don't.
Is that okay, Mike?
The FCC.
I don't think. I'm not sure if he did. I don't think he did.
Yeah,
I think-
yeah. I'm not sure.
Cause he wasn't.
I wasn't alive, really. I mean, I guess I was alive. I was not paying attention because I was
Yeah,
too
neither
busy
was
getting
I.
fucking fucked by Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I think he was
Listen.
trying because I don't think he had much of a childhood.
Yeah.
Because I think the whole Jackson
I
5
like the
his
Dave
dad-
Chappelle bit where it didn't like they showed that he had this documentary where he was showing around his house and it didn't seem like a house where he like fuck it seemed like a house where he was trying to impress the kids. He's like, check this out. You ever see this before?
Yeah, it's a Ferris wheel.
Oh, whose bit is that? That's
Dave
someone's bit.
Chappelle.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I wasn't listening to our podcast while it was being recorded.
Join the club.
But yeah, I don't think he like had much of a childhood and he was trying to like relive his childhood.
Yeah.
It was like,
He's trying to make his
Ferris
entire
wheel
adulthood
and-
a bomb-ass childhood, which I think he kind of did. He bought a monkey. You know what kind of upsets my stomach, though, when I think about it, is him holding the baby out the window. When I remember that aspect of it, and I saw an image of it, like, it literally turns my stomach.
Because
When
you
was
were
he
that
holding
baby?
a baby out of the window?
Oh yeah, that was his kid blanket, because he said his fans wanted to see the baby, so he was trying to show them the baby, and he was holding the baby out the window. I think
But it
he
was just
Why,
such
like, one
disregard.
leg?
for
Yeah,
his-
I think
it was
that
really...
he was just on so many drugs and so out of touch with reality. I don't think he meant to do anything like.
He had a really
horrifying.
fucked up childhood, though, too, in the Jackson 5.
I mean, I feel like my adulthood is trying to relive a better childhood. Like, I keep snacks. I like to come home late and, like, just eat snacks and have... I just try and live like a teenager all the time. Like, I work
last
hard
night I got
to live.
home around like 12 and I ate half a carton of Chow Fun.
You said you were going to do that. You said you were going to go ham on that Chow Fun.
Oh, dude. That was
Yeah.
All out on that Chow Fun, son.
I'm happy for you. I'm sad for your butthole, but I'm happy for you.
Oh, dude, my butthole loved it.
Nice.
Yeah. That's how I ate it.
I'm generally sad for buttholes overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just the punishment it has to take.
It's just not a fun job, you know? I've had to talk shit before. It's not fun. Like right now. Like,
Yeah.
what if buttholes don't have anything to say, but you just make them talk shit? Like, it's not easy. And then you just smear the shit on them, like, with the piece of paper. You
Oh
don't
my
even
God.
get it.
We've already
all
talked
the way
about your
out.
bad wiping techniques for an entire episode.
Do you guys go back to front or front to back?
Didn't we have an
Definitely
episode
front
on
to back, like I'm a woman.
Oh no, I'm back to front.
No way.
I'm back to front. I've tried front to back. It's not the same. It's not a motion.
Okay, here's the thing. Next time I'm gonna try
It's like
the
jerking
back
off
to
with my
front.
left hand.
No, I think that
It's
both
unnatural.
of those methods are bad. I don't think there
What's
should be
your
any.
method?
I don't think that there should be
Is
any.
there the dry method?
No, there should be no like
The let it dry?
one sweeping gesture for all areas. I think you need to be like
Deep
centralized and then sweeping.
I'm a condense.
Yeah, you centralize and then sweep.
Whoa! So you're starting with a
You
with
go
a
Okay,
fold-
here- both sides
Hold on.
and you-
Let me. Can I ask? No.
you're starting with flat,
Let
plain.
me ask you a question. If a dog shit on the floor, would you drop a paper towel on top of it and smear everywhere, or would you try your best to like pick up the shit and put like you don't? I don't understand this back to front, front to back. You localized area and then general cleanup.
It's one spot. It's not general. It's not getting everywhere.
But I'm saying, I think that when you're like back to front or front to back, that's like I always imagine just one big sweep. People
Yeah, it's
are
one
doing.
big sweep with pressure on the inside, so you get from underneath.
Animals.
Yeah, you guys are.
You're just grabbing at your shoe.
No, I'm not
no,
doing
no,
that
no.
at all.
Yeah,
No, no,
that's
no,
the
no, no,
animal.
no.
I'll
no,
explain
no,
my
that's
method.
not- yeah, let's go.
I take maybe a 30-inch piece of toilet paper.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
Hold on.
insane.
Wait.
Hold on, and I make a V.
A V?
A
So
V?
it's now,
Too much work. Too much work already. Way too
and
much
then I
work.
fold it over again, so it's like an N, and then I fold it over again, so it's like a W.
There's
so
no
I have like
fucking
a.
way
You're like
do
Sesame
this.
Street
There's no
with your
fucking
shit
way
on
to
my
do
face.
this.
You're not
I have-
holding
You're
the outside.
better-
I have
you're
like
holding
a,
your
I have like a
asshole.
7-inch wide piece of toilet paper, and then I
That I
go
can get
underneath, and then I condense all areas at once.
But it's not a pincer.
There's so much I've never had like a one wipe shit. It needs multiple wipes.
Right,
Never
but
had
then
a
you
one-
Never
refold.
tried this method.
But then you refold.
What's your diet like? You've never had a one wipe shit?
Like a one wipe shit? No, I've
I've
always
had no wipe shits.
no wipe shits.
Where I wipe and I didn't need to.
Are you sure you're getting the right spot?
No.
You're just
Way
wiping
off.
tanks.
I'm just
Do
wiping
you even
tape.
know
Oh,
where
good.
your I feel like you don't even know where your own anus is.
It's true. Where is the anus?
It's on your.
Where's it supposed to be?
It's right
I'm
here
Looking at it.
in our hearts.
Oh,
Guys, this
You're
has
always gonna
been
be
Three
right here.
Cute Boys.
in my anus.
We've covered a lot today.
Yeah,
So-
catch us tonight on shows. I'm a greedy asshole, apparently, and I'm going to be on 2 shows because that's how that works. He was like, hey, should I give this guest set to anybody else? And I said, no. It's
Oh
my
my god,
guest
you're
set.
still salty about that? No one's upset because you're on 2 shows, okay? Get it, girl.
Anyway, it's been Three Cute Boys. Listen to us on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. Google us, but make sure you
Pinterest.
put podcast afterwards so you don't get a lot of gay porn. Unless you want gay porn, and just
And that's your thing.
Google Three Cute Boys.
If you like us on Tinder, you probably also like gay porn.
Yeah.
75% chance. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for listening.
All right.
I love you.
I love you.
Gross.
Where is my anus when I need it? It's always around, I can't see it. But if I get in the right position, I can see it in the mirror from behind. My anus is behind me. I found it. Yay.